Movie begins with House Atreides, wiped out after falling into a trap laid by the brutal House Harkonnen and the Emperor of House Corrin. Now Paul Atreides, the prophesied Messiah, and his mother Lady Jessica are in refuge of Fremen, the desert-dwelling people of Arrakis. Rabban has sent his soldiers to Arrakis to control spice production that fuels space travel. But Fremen attacks them, shooting right on their head. Paul encounters a soldier. They fight and Paul kills him in an instance with his great fighting skills. Fremen starts draining water out of dead bodies, which they reuse for cooling purposes. After doing so, they dispose them to desert sandworm, erasing their trace. Rabban gets mad by the constant disappearance of his men in Arrakis. He orders to kill all Fremen. Lady Jessica and Paul are welcomed in Siach Tabr, a Fremen settlement led by Stilgar. People in Siach Tabr are divided into two different beliefs. Some consider Paul as their messiah, the Lisan al-Gaib. Meanwhile, others believe he is a spy. Lady Jessica sees in order to survive she have to fabricate Messiah conspiracy as true. They had to gain an army to fight Emperor Shaddam and take their revenge. Stilgar takes Lady Jessica to a place abundant of water. Stilgar tells her that Mother of Messiah has to be their reverend mother, a position of significant spiritual importance. He threatens that, if you refuse, he'll kill both of them. So Lady Jessica accepts his deal. She's made to drink a blue poisonous liquor called Water of Life. It shows all past and future. She survives it and gains Fremen respect as Reverend Mother. When Chani and other disbelievers get to know Stilgar made pregnant Lady Jessica drink poison, they get mad as she could have died. Paul calms them down. He tells them he's not interested in this Messiah thingy and just want to fight beside them. Lady Jessica suggests Paul to drink Water of Life in order to find truth about past and future. To fight like Fremen, Paul's training starts. Stilgar gives Paul multiple tasks to survive in Arrakis, in which Chani helps him to adapt. Harkonnen again attacks Fremen with a heavy machinery this time. Paul, taking his life on risk, diverts helicopter's attention, and Chani shoots at the right time. They take down whole helicopter and machinery alone, defeating Harkonnen again. Everyone admire Paul's bravery.
Chani and Paul starts liking each other. They spend more time together and keep defeating Harkonnen. Stilgar gives Paul final task to prove himself as a Freeman. He have to ride a sandworm. Paul places the vibrator on a surface whose frequency attract these sandworms. Paul awaits. He sees a giant thing approaching. As it comes near, everyone is shocked, as it is the largest sandworm one would ever ride. Paul gets ready and jumps on it. He landed right on top of it. He placed the hooks on the sandworm's sensitive areas where he is able to control it. He rides the sandworm successfully, and everyone gets happy. All the people in the north now believes Paul is their messiah, Lisan al-Gaib. Paul riding the biggest sandworm fulfilled yet another prophecy. Lady Jessica asks her followers to send this news to South. Only then they will fear Paul and protect him. Lady Jessica starts her journey to South and asks Paul to come with her. But Paul denies, as had seen a dreadful vision of war if he steps in South. Threatened by Baron, Rabban attacks Arrakis by himself this time to kill Fremen, only to find he is a no match to Fremen in desert. He sees Paul standing and runs to flee, defeated badly again. Messiah conspiracy have reached House Corrino. Between Harkonnen and Fremen war, whoever wins. Princess Ilorin have to marry him to save their house. Feyd-Rautha, the cunning and ruthless nephew of Baron Harkonnen, is shown. He randomly kills innocent girls to check sharpness of his new blades. Everyone gathers in arena where Feyd-Rautha will kill remaining Atreides to celebrate his birthday. Every Atreides is drugged except one on the orders of Baron to see Rautha's actual capability. Initially he gets mad on it, but kills the last Atreides, proving himself to Baron. Baron tells Rautha he could become new emperor and rule whole Arrakeen after his death, only if he conquers Arrakis and control its spice production. Rautha accepts his offer. Before he leaves for a war, House Corrin sent Lady Margaret to find Rautha's weakness, just in case he wins the war. Margaret sleeps with him to get his seed to secure their bloodline. They find even though he is a sociopath of high intelligence, he loves pain and vulnerable to intimacy. He can be controlled by it. Feyd-Rautha departs with a large army to conquer Arrakis. Lady Jessica orders her Maker-Keeper to kill a sandworm and extract Water of Life, so Paul could drink it and know truth about past and future. Paul wakes up from a nightmare to see they have been attacked. Paul and Chani gets tensed by seeing the explosions from far. Rautha attacked Siach Tabr to weaken roots of Fremen, and it is destroyed. Rabban is shocked to see Rautha in Arrakis. Rautha taunts that you have disappointed us, brother. Now kiss my feet or die. As Fremen are losing control, Paul insists everyone to head south, riding sandworms. Paul is still not sure if he should step in south. While lost in his thoughts, Paul finds the Maker Keeper who give her the water of life. To clearly see his past and future, in his visions, his sister tells him, "You're not ready for what is yet to come." He sees his family's past. Paul tells his visions are clear now. He saw his bloodline and know Lady Jessica is the daughter of Baron Harkonnen. Paul enters south to negotiate with their leaders as he needs them in war, but they only talk to leaders and tells Paul to kill Stilgar, but Paul wouldn't do it. He manipulates everyone with his words and tells him he is Paul Atreides' Messiah Lazan al-Gaib. They have to follow him. Everyone agrees. He challenges Emperor Shaddam for a war through a letter, and Emperor finally knows bloodline of Atreides is still alive. Emperor arrives in Arrakis. Baron is summoned by Emperor Shaddam. He is really angry on him. How could he not find out Lisan al-Gaib is Paul Atreides? Now he'll tell all the remaining houses how they killed his whole bloodline. In rage, Emperor cuts live support of Baron, by which he lays paralyzed. Meanwhile, Fremen prepare to fight, and Paul fires on Harkonnen troops with his ancestral bombs, making a huge impact. Fremen attack from the other side, and everyone is shocked to see giant sandworms attack. Harkonnen starts running back. Paul comes forward with his army, and a war begins. Fremen now barge in Emperor's place, and Paul comes forward. He kills Baron, stabbing his neck. Gerby kills Raban, and Fremen takes an upper hand. Emperor comes to Paul to negotiate as other great houses have arrived. At this point, Feyd-Rautha sniffs a shot at glory and challenges Paul to a duel in the name of the Emperor. An intense fight starts between Rautha and Paul. Ruatha stabs him, but Paul, with a counterattack, stabs him back, as he had already seen the fight in his vision. Paul demands control of Emperor's imperial throne, otherwise he will destroy every last spice in Arrakis if he does not agree. Paul offers to take hand of Princess Irulan to seal the deal. Princess agrees, as House Karen didn't want to lose their power either. Thank you for joining us on this journey. Be sure to like this video and subscribe to Movies Dissected, otherwise you'll get an ugly partner. Take care.